first. Okay, so first I have up your thinking map. Everyone should have brought your thinking map with you. This is what we're going to work on filling out today. Some of you are still over here finding information about your person's childhood when they were kids. And then some of you are ready to write about what they did for a living, about their career. Now, let's go to the database. The one we're going to use today is Pebble Go, that you have all seen before. So on your computer, you are looking for the Diggs Latham icon. It looks like a boy and a girl. Right here. So go ahead and click on that. Okay. From here, do you remember how we're looking in the middle? It starts with the letter M, Media Center. Click on that. Got it? Bryce, how are you doing? Is it coming up?
That one is already good.
Click that. Sometimes if you just click it once and then hit the enter key, oh, there you go. You got it. All right, and then look for Media Center. It's right in the middle and it starts with an M. Okay. From Media Center, near the middle, it starts with an S. Student Research Links. If you click that, you get 3 choices. The one we want is the bottom choice, Pebble Go. You're going to click on this long address right there. And it should come up. Oh, where did yours go? So let's see. One of you had Frida Kahlo. So I'm going to use her as an example. Let me pull up her page. All right. So, you know, in a book, I should have brought the book with me. In a book, we look at the beginning, at the list of all the different chapters in a book. And what do we call that? At the beginning of the book. If you're reading one of your books about your person, and you open the book, and in the very beginning, there's a list of all the information you can find in the book. It's the table of contents, right? And we have each of the chapters listed. So, if I was doing a project on frogs, I might only want to know about what a frog eats. Maybe that's the only information I needed. Well, I can see a frog feeds, so I'd go to page 26. Well, on Pebble Go, on this database, instead of having a table of contents, you have these tabs up here. And these are the same thing as the title of a chapter. Okay? But in the database, instead of it being on paper listed in front of you, it goes across the screen. So we have an introduction. In this case, it's from Frida Kahlo, excuse me. That gives some information about her. And remember, I saw a bunch of you doing this. If you click the speaker, it will read it out loud for you. A lot of you are still looking up information about the childhood, correct? So in that case, it's early life. So if I want to change pages, I just click on that tab with my mouse. Okay? And I can read or listen to information on her childhood. To change chapters, you just click on these tabs up here. Okay? Notice at the bottom, and this is a little different from last year, at the bottom, you could watch a video if there's one available. So here's a video of this person who's an artist painting. But you have to hit play. So there's a little video. This is a minute long. I'm not going to do the whole thing. So pay attention to that. You guys might be able to find some information that you can see on video and on some other pictures. Does that make sense? Yes. Do you have questions? Do you have a question? Click on one of which. These down here? Well, so This one I'm going to show you next time. This is where we write down where we found our information, and we're going to need to do that for when you write your paper. No, we're not going to print from here. That's a good question. So this is to print this page, but we're not going to do that, and we're not going to do this yet. We do this next time. This is as if you wanted to print the article, which would be printing all of these pages. And we're not going to do that either. So don't do the first button or the second or the third. This is for if there's any activities with your person. This is the video that I showed you. And this is the timeline. So on your project, if Miss Prato wants you to include a timeline of your person's life, here's where she's born, and these are big key moments that happened in her life, and then here's the date and that she died and how old she was. So the two main ones you're going to want to click would either be the timeline at the end, or if you want to watch a video of her. Okay? Questions? No. That was a good one. All right. So I want you, using Pebble Go, to work on filling out the rest of this. You should have 3 facts about your person's childhood written in that first column of your thinking map, okay? Ms. Prato and I will walk around and make sure you're on the right track. All right? Why couldn't she walk? Oh, what are those two? What do you know what those words are?
I don't want to mean polio.
Polio? Click on it. Click. It's a word in red, which means if you click it, it'll give you the definition. Good. And then if you want to click the speaker, it'll read it for you. Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what means career.
Her career. Okay. So who do you have? You have Ellen Ochoa?
Uh-huh.
So her career is, what did she do for a living? What was her job?
She first went to astronaut. Training astronaut.
She was an astronaut. Okay, excellent.
I already wrote that.
You wrote that she was an astronaut? Okay. When did she first become an astronaut? What's the... go back to life's work. Life's work is, that's going to be about her career. So let's see.
193.
In 1993? What happened in 1993?
I got into an astronaut training at NASA. Ellen first space flight was in 193.
In 1993. So that's the year that she first flew in space. Do you understand what it means that she was an astronaut? No? Okay. So an astronaut is someone that goes in space. Do you know what the shuttle is?
Nope.
No? Okay. What about a rocket going in space? Can you picture a rocket going up in space? Have you ever seen video of it? That might help. I wonder, yeah, click the video. Let's see if there's a video there. All right, and click play. Let's see if it'll show us.
No.
This might not give us the information that we're wanting. She was the first Hispanic woman in space. If this doesn't show us her going in space, then we'll find another video, because we can always go back to Britannica that Miss Pullen taught you how to use. And I bet there's a picture there too.